The Lighthouse Keeper's Son. On the rugged coastline of Calvin's Shore lived 12-year-old John and his father, Bob, the lighthouse keeper. The lighthouse stood tall against crashing waves, guiding ships safely through the fog. John loved the sea, the cliffs, the open sky, everything except studying. Science felt boring and pointless. One evening, dark clouds rolled in faster than usual. The wind howled like a warning. John watched as his father lit the giant lamp in the tower. "Storm's coming," Bob whispered, his voice strained. He had been coughing all day. Before John could protest, his father collapsed, burning with fever. "Papa!" John carried him to the cot downstairs. Bob tried to speak but couldn't. Outside, thunder roared. The entire lighthouse shook. Suddenly, clank, grind, silence. The lamp went dark. John froze. He rushed up the spiral stairs. Rain and wind attacked the tower from every crack. When he reached the lantern room, he saw the problem. The turning mechanism had jammed completely. Without its rotating beam, ships wouldn't see the cliffs. He looked out through the storm, and his heart dropped. A passenger ship, struggling against the waves, heading straight toward the rocks. "No, no, no," John whispered. If he didn't fix the lighthouse, they would all die. Fear clawed at him, but he forced himself to think. In his mind, he heard his science teacher explaining gears and levers. Even a small tool can move something big if you find the right point of force. He grabbed an iron rod and wedged it between the gear teeth. He pushed. Nothing moved. He pushed harder. His muscles trembled. The mechanism groaned. A small shift. "Come on!" John shouted over the thunder, pushing with everything he had. At last, the gear snapped free and began to turn. The lamp blazed to life, its beam slicing through the stormy darkness. Down below, the ship's captain spotted the light. He turned the wheel sharply. The ship veered away from the deadly rocks. John collapsed to the floor, soaked, shaking, exhausted, but alive. And so were the hundreds on that ship. When the storm calmed the next morning, villagers climbed the cliffs. The captain approached John, eyes full of gratitude. "You saved us. Your courage and quick thinking saved us all." John looked at his father, now awake and smiling weakly. For the first time, John understood what his father had always meant. Studying wasn't a burden. It was a lifeline. A real kind of power. One that could change the world, or even save it. "I finally know why learning matters," John whispered. Moral of this story is that knowledge is power.